Hello everyone, I am back finally after a long, how long has it been?
5 months? No, 6 months?
5, maybe 6 months. But I'm back. My only excuse is that life got hectic at the end of last year. It was, a lot of work and just working long hours and not having any time for myself. So we've changed that. Today is the day of the new beginnings where I start again and start again. Nodding in the background like. So just work isn't all that. Just do what you want to do. Gonna make videos? Make videos because that's what I want to do. So today we are doing a very early, but it doesn't matter because there'll probably be people that will watch this video a week after Valentine's Day. So we're going to be doing Valentine's nails early.
It's weeks away.
It's weeks away. It's right around the corner. And as I said, there'll be people that end up watching this video after Valentine's Day. So they'll be like a whole year early. Think about those people. You might be one of those people. I could be one of those people. I watch videos late. Christmas videos and all that. I end up doing it late. So let's talk more doing. First of all, I'm going to go in with the big bag of false nails from BACCKK, and we're just gonna, not that one, that one. We're gonna go in with the 4s, and I am gonna go ahead and buff these down and put them on to their little standees, and I will be right back. Okay, so all the nails are buffed. I've taken the shine out of all of the nails so that the gels fully adhere to them. Just going to add that none of these products that I'm using in this video are sponsored, brought with own money. First of all, I'm going to go in with a super easy, maybe not easy because we all know I've had a break. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the nude and just give a thin layer of that. Of course, I have missed a step already. Why wouldn't I? If you're doing this on a real person, I definitely recommend using a foundation base coat. But I'll do it on the next one. So a thin layer of that. And then we're going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. I prefer to use a sponge, but today I'm going to be using just this little fan brush and hope that this goes. Okay, so that's where we're at now. So we're going to go ahead and get some red. Okay, so the first heart I'm just going to place up here. We're going to make them flow down the nail. Okay, that's heart number 1. I'm just going to do them in just different ways and just get them all to kind of flow and link together, like so. Put another one down here. Okay. So at this point, I'm kind of getting a bit risky with it because you would have definitely have wanted to put it in the lamp. So I'm going to pop it in the lamp now for just 30 seconds just to get it to cure. Okay, and that's the finished nail of the French tip ombre love heart nail. Okay, so on this next nail we are going to start off with Beetles 611, and it is this super cute champagne-y shimmery colour, so sparkly, it's great. So we're going to use that one as our base colour, and wait. First we're going to put foundation down because I know what I'm doing. So we're going to put a foundation layer down, and it literally just needs to be a very thin layer and fully cover the nail. And this just helps to keep your gels on. So on natural nails, you're going to want to put on a nail dehydrator as well. So the same thing that I did before, and you just go ahead and buff the nail, get off all the shine of the nail and dehydrate the nail, and then go ahead with your foundation if you're just doing gels. I'm just going to go in, and this might need a couple of layers to really show up how I want it to show up, because no one wants their like natural nail showing through underneath. Well, some people do if they're going for like something really neutral, but this is going to need a few layers to get it really going. And we are now going to go in with our second coat. Just see how much better. Okay, so after that has cured and it's done, we're going to go on and do some water decals. Ah. So I went through to find out if I had any Valentine's Day nail ones. I have a lot of Halloween ones. I have a lot of flower ones. As you can see, lots and lots of flower ones and butterflies and your usual things, and a whole load of Halloween ones, which we will get round to doing one day, but today is not the day because today is Valentine's Day, not Halloween. So I went ahead and I found this one, and it reads, I'll read it to you. If you were a teardrop in my eye, for the fear of losing you, I would never cry. And if the golden sun should cease to shine its light, just one smile from you would make the whole world bright. Do I get nothing? No reaction? Okay, well that's what's going on the nail.
That long sentence.
Bit of it.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to fit the whole thing on. Didn't get the reaction I wanted. It's going to be a sad Valentine's Day for me. So you're going to want to remove this from this before putting it in the water, otherwise you're just going to have a bit of a mess on your hands. So we're going to need some scissors. And you're just going to cut out what you want. So you can look at the size of your nail and be like, kind of think about it a little bit, you know. And then just cut what you want. So I'm just going to cut this section here out. And that is what we're going to use. We're not going to use the whole sentence because that would be mad. You would need some long nails to get that on your nail. Like, you know, a whole love letter on your nails. Sheesh. So we're just going to use that bit. And you're going to need some H2O in a cup. And some tweezers. You're just going to grab it. Make sure you should be able to see an edge to the line. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. See that edge right there? You're going to want to make sure that you grab the whole thing. Don't grab the tweezers on the edge of it because you'll lose your decal in the water. So we've got the whole thing, you plop it in and you just hold it there. Okay, so once you've held it in the water, you can kind of slide it and see how it's sliding away. That's what you want. You want it to kind of start removing itself. And it will start spinning and it will do all these crazy maneuvers to try and escape your tight grasp. And you're just going to, with your fingers, slide it off, have your nail at the ready, and just plop it on. And then just move it around with your fingers and make sure it's all on there and that you've got a good seal between it and the nail. And then with the extras, you just cut them off with scissors. And then we will go ahead and cure that. And then we'll add another decal down here. So I'll be right back. That's not... just ignore that. That's water. Just put that over it to hide it. Okay, so the next decal that I'm thinking of using is one of these lovely roses. You know what these remind me of? Did any of you at school on Valentine's Day, see my school was quite cruel about this, and it's kind of a bad time if you were like, say if your boyfriend didn't, you know, get the pocket money, you wouldn't be getting one of these. I don't know if you ever watched Mean Girls. Who hasn't watched Mean Girls? If you haven't watched Mean Girls, watch Mean Girls. But on Mean Girls at Christmas time, they get those candy canes. Whereas at my secondary school, we would get roses. And people would come into the class and hand out a rose to whoever would get a rose. And I never got a rose. Now I have some roses. But it's like, you know, even Glen Coco got a candy cane. And I can't even be like Glen Coco. Like, all the other mean girls got roses, and I never got one. I guess my little, you know, school boyfriend didn't get the pocket money. Okay, so that was a lot quicker than 30 seconds. That was more like 5 seconds. But it's already on the go. It's moving around, it's doing its thing. So we've got to get this rose on here. So this is the tricky thing with like the small decals. You kind of got to hold on to it. There we go. In one foul swoop. Just stick it on there. Beautiful. Right. So we're going to top coat that and cure it, and we're going to move on to the next nail. Okay, and we're just going to do a really thin layer just to kind of get the colour back there, and then we're going to go on with a glittery red. And we're going to do a little cute bear So first colour I'm going to go in with is the A08 in this brown, and it's super cute, perfect colour for a bear. We're going to pop some of that down onto a palette. And just do a little circle. Doesn't have to be anything special right now. So that's the rough area of his head. And now his body. Now his ears. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill him in with the same brown that I used for the outline. So I'm going to do the outline of the bear now, and I'm going to go in with 344 in black and just add a little bit of that to my palette. I'm going to cure that on just a flash cure, and then we'll get on to adding his nose and his eyes, and I think I'm going to add a little bow onto him as well, a little red bow. So going in with the red that I used for the background at the very beginning, I'm going to go in now and add that on to be his bow. We'll just do a little dot in the middle and then do a triangle, bring it out for his bow. The other side. You can make the bow as big as you want. We're just going to leave it as that. And again, a quick flash cure on that one, and then we'll get on with doing all the black detailings. So now going in with the black that I was using earlier, 334. I'm going to go in and do all the outlines of the bow and also add in his eyes and his nose. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a top coat and finish this nail off. Okay, so moving on to the next nail. This one's going to be a more casual, more subtle nail, and we're just going to go in with the one that we used at the very beginning, the 603 Nude. It looks kind of white in this camera, but it is a nude colour, and we're just going to add that to the very top half of the nail. So starting from the top, bring it down and just bring it just under halfway. And again, we're going to be blending that out with our brush. Okay, and so you're going to grab, you can either again use a sponge, or you can go ahead and use a fan brush and just side to side motions, sweep, sweep, sweep. And just keep blending that up. Keep the bottom of it totally clear. Okay, so once you've done that, pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and top coat it with some gloss top coat. And while it's still wet, we're going to go in with some of these, and they've got some hearts and stars and smiley faces and dots and everything. So we're going to go in and use some of these here. Use some of these ones just here. A little bit easier to pick them up, and just place them on the nail. I'm starting from the bottom. You're just going to have to shimmy them around a bit. Okay, so we're on to the final nail now, and we are gonna do a little bit more dark, maybe romantic. We are going to go in with a base colour of black. And just remember, do a thin coat to begin with, and then do your second coat to prevent any rippling. Okay, so once your first coat and second coat are fully cured, I'm going to go in now with a matte top coat. We're going to make it matte. Let's give a decent layer of top coat this one. And no, we're not going to leave it just like that. We're going to cure this now for 60 seconds, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to add some glossy hearts on top of the black. Okay, So now that that is lovely and matte and ooh, don't make it weird. Put the nail down. We're going to go back in with the red that we've been using this whole time because it is the colour of love. Okay, so we're just adding the hearts because that's what you do when you love someone. You chuck hearts at them and hope that they chuck some back. Okay, I'm going to do one more here and then we're going to put it in to cure it before they all just kind of turn into round blobs. What is your go-to Valentine's Day thing? Do you go out for dinner? Do you do gifts? Do you not do Valentine's Day at all? Because, you know, you could just share how much you love someone any day of the year. Do you just not because relationships, meh? Like, you know.
Animal Crossing and chill?
Animal Crossing and chill. I am a bit of an Animal Crossing addict. And I saw something on Facebook the other day that was quite funny. You know, the whole like Netflix and chill thing. It's like, oh, you want to Netflix and chill? Well, I want an Animal Crossing and nothing else. Like, that might be how I'm spending my, you know, I might go to, you know, some of my villagers' houses and just give them a rose. There you go, I pulled out a rose. This will only be funny for the people that like, you know, play Animal Crossing. Let me know in the comments, do you play Animal Crossing? Massive plane just went over. Ignore that. Someone might have wrote a love letter in the sky. It's too early for that. We've still got like 2 weeks, isn't it? 2 something.
A whole month?
A whole month. It's not a whole month. It is a month.
It's the 14th of January.
Happy Valentines to you in a month's time. Okay, so I kind of jumped the gun a little bit with the Valentine's Day video, but at the end of the day, this is a video of me coming back. And, you know, I just wanted a bit of love, you know, because things can... We don't want hate. We just want love.
But they've got to be able to practice, get it right and be ready for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, practice. Get it right. I'm going to do it. I haven't even told you what I'm doing. I'm going to add some white onto the nails to give them that extra oomph. Juiciness. Some just right in the corner, just there. The lighting is tricking you into thinking that I've done them on the majority of all of them. Okay, I'm just going to do it on some. Believe me when I say it's on some. The lighting is... There we go. No, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the tricky bit. So there we have it. Nice and juicy. Right, so we're going to pop that in the lamp to cure finally, and then I will show you all the nails and all their beauty together at the end. So here's all the nails finished and done. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment, and please do subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm going to be back now. I'm going to be doing 1 to 2 videos a week. Nothing more, nothing less to begin with for now, but I'm back. It's good to see you all, and I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Never take a break when you do nails, because you will forget how to do them. Back to school we go. Back to school.